I know you and Dan are the power couple, okay, and I know Brian and myself, we look up to you guys, and there's a lot of other fans you guys have.
Yeah.
How do you work with your spouse?
So this is one of those questions that some days you don't want to and other days you do, right? That's the honest answer. So when people say, do you think it's a good idea to work with your spouse? I'm like, listen, there's so much joy that comes from it because you have true alignment and your goals, like what you want to accomplish, is so combined. Couples who work apart, they might not even understand the inner dynamics of what their significant other does, right? But when you're working together, it brushes your issues up against each other, and it's hard to not bring them home sometimes. So I'm not going to sit here and tell you that it's easy. There are days it's really hard, and I am someone who wants to grow like really fast, and I really want to invest a lot of money into the business. And sometimes for Dan, I think that I am overly aggressive with what I want to produce, and so it creates tension, right? And he is number driven, he's results oriented, he's more attentive to detail than I am.
As a military man, yes.
He is a military man, Navy. So I think that creates this tension, and sometimes that's healthy in a business partnership, but when you're having that tension at work to then go home, and it just keeps the tension where you are. And so staying on a high energetic plane and remembering that you love the person, even sometimes when you want to scream at them, that's important. So whenever I'm feeling really frustrated with him and feeling like he's not listening to me, or like he's only seeing it from his own side, what I do personally is focus on our kids, because I know that we created them together, and so that brings love into my heart for him, so I'm able to be more tolerant of him not listening to me or him ignoring something that I feel is important. And the other thing is to try and avoid judgment about how they approach the world, because for me, I think in the beginning of our working relationship, how he would speak to someone would bother me, and it wouldn't have been how I would approach a situation, and so I really struggled with that. And now what I recognize is that he's his own person, and the consequences of how he approaches the world are his and his alone, right? So I can't control that, so trying to fight a battle about how it's going to go doesn't serve me. Instead, I am responsible for myself, and he's responsible for himself, and really what's most important about being in a coupleship together is figuring out the path that you're on and making sure that you're both trying to go in the same direction. And the more our focus is there, the more we fuel each other, and it's a really positive partnership. Thank you so much for watching our video. I hope you liked it. Give it a quick like below and comment and share. We'd love your feedback. For more videos like this, click here. And to subscribe, click here.